what's up and welcome back to Tutorial Tuesday. So as you guys see on the title of this video, we are currently reviewing the new Huda Beauty concealers. So I actually just received this package today, and inside of this package is a crap load of concealers. Now I'm really excited to kind of review these concealers. I have not tried them, I have not swatched them, I have not used them, this is my first time opening this package. I did open it to take the paper that was out, but other than that, I haven't even like unwrapped anything, nothing like that. So inside here, in this really cute bag that says Overachiever, because we all know we are overachievers. In here, it comes with a beauty sponge, which it feels really good. We have to damp it a little bit and get it wet. Right over here, it's very slanted. It has that little slant right there. Very precise. I think this would be great, especially when you're gonna kind of just be carving out right here with your baking powder or anything that you may use. As you guys can see, I have a completely bare face. I have no eyeshadow, just in brows. We are literally just reviewing the concealer, so I'm just going to add a little bit of foundation. We're gonna be predominantly using all of the concealers, and then we'll just add a little bit of bronzer, some highlight, keeping it very cool, nothing crazy. But back to what's inside the bag. So in the bag, you have the sponge. We'll get this damp in a second. Inside of the bag has this really cute Face and Conceal and Blend concealing brush. Now, Huda, I'm assuming, created this brush specifically for blending out the new concealers that she created. So many concealers, like. So the brush over here, I believe this is for the face. This is kind of just to blend out the concealer right over here. So it's Face, Conceal, and Blend. So to apply the concealer, then to blend the concealer. That makes so much sense. And then there's a whole bunch of concealers. So there is a total of 20 creamy buildable shades. So there's 20 shades. There's a shade for everybody, Google. The lightest shade is Whipped Cream and the darkest shade is Chocolate Chip. I'm definitely going to lie within the first 5 shade ranges, which is the lightest shade range. So I'm gonna leave this right here for you guys to see. This is what the concealer looks like. It is 0.34 ounces. So this is travel size friendly, but this is also a really small concealer. So you open it up and then you have this really nice kind of firm, oh, that feels really nice under the under eyes. I think Sugar Biscuit might be the right shade. So dark. Alright, so that's Sugar Biscuit. Let's try Marshmallow. Marshmallow, where are you? This is Marshmallow. This might be my shade right here. Ooh, Marshmallow looks really light, actually. Okay, Merengue, where are you, Merengue? So we have Cotton Candy. Okay, Cotton Candy looks like it's the one for me. Cotton Candy has a very like warm, neutral undertone. Sugar Biscuit has, it's very white, has some pink undertone to it. I definitely think I'm gonna stick with Merengue. What is this one? Coconut Flakes. Let's check out Coconut Flakes. Ooh, Coconut Flakes looks nice too. Okay. So here's some swatches that I did. I'm gonna do some of the darker shades. I'm gonna do the darkest shade right now, which is Chocolate Chip. This is the darkest shade in the entire concealer collection. So that is the first swatch. Pretty good, you guys. Yes, come through. These brands are listening. The second darkest shade is called Brownie, and this is pretty much the shade right here. The third darkest shade is Maple Syrup. Nice. We have Honeycomb here, which is the first lightest shade. Ooh, that looks good. I might like that one for contouring, Bobo. Then we have Hazelnut, which is in the second of the darkest shade. Okay, so I found my contour shade. I'm going to stick with Hazelnut, and then we're gonna go with Coconut Flakes and Cotton Candy to conceal. All right, so before we get started, let me put my little big moñito on. My little moñito, have a fucking eyelash. you know, you gotta look cute when you're doing your makeup, you know. Before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin with primer. I'm going to be using the Hangover. This is by Too Faced. This is the Hangover Replenishment Face Primer. This is infused with coconut water and it has probiotic based ingredients and it revives your skin, boo-boo. So now that we went ahead and primed our skin, we are going to go in with foundation now. I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. Now this foundation has truly grown on me. I genuinely really love this foundation. For the past week and a half, I would say that I really have been loving it. And I've been using it in pretty much, yeah, almost every single day, I would say. So I'm loving the shade Salt Beige. That's my shade. To blend out my foundation, I'm going to be using the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush in F80. And we're going to be working it into our skin. So now we're going to jump into the reason why we're here. And this is to test out the concealers. The two concealers that I'm going to be using is Cotton Candy and Coconut Flakes. I'm going to be combining these two because one has a neutral undertone and the other one has a little bit of a pinky salmon undertone. Those two combined pretty much match the shade for me. And as you guys know, you know where I place it, right under my under eyes, a little bit on my forehead and on my cheek. I'm gonna go, actually, I don't think I'm gonna take Cotton Candy. I think I'm gonna say just like this. So we're actually gonna be using the beauty sponge that came with the package. I'm just gonna go ahead and damp this up a little bit. So I can tell you right now that the sponge for me, I could do without the sponge, to be honest, but I really love the way that the concealer is blending and I love the shade of the concealer. To contour, I'm going to be using the other concealer. This is Honeycomb. We're gonna use this to contour. I'm going to take Coconut Flakes again and kind of just sharpen and clean this area up right here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take my sponge and see if this makes any difference here because honestly, I'll pass on that one. Take this again because it has that tapered part and I think it would be really great for contouring. I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Translucent Powder and we're going to go ahead and bake our face. And with this side right here, I'm actually going to go ahead and pretty much kind of like carve out my cheeks. So far how I feel about the concealer. So at first, I love the shades. I just think that this wasn't the right tool. Maybe I should have used the concealer brush first and then blended it out with this. I did see a major difference between these two sponges. That's because this is just my everyday beauty sponge, but what I do really like about it is the angle right here to get it and kind of carve out the cheekbone. So will I use this beauty blender again? Yeah. Will I use this Huda Beauty sponge again? Yes, but pretty much only for the angle. I wouldn't use it to blend out the product. I did use the brush a little bit and it actually did blend out the concealer a lot more seamless. But overall, overall, how I'm feeling about the concealers, it blended very well. But this just wasn't the right tool for me. So let's just continue to move on and see how the concealers look after we take out the powders. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay bronzer. This is my beach bronzer. Love this bronzer so much. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe 402 to go ahead and bronze up my skin. And then I'm going to also take my Chocolate Soleil, and we're going to go ahead and just warm up the skin a little bit more. This is called the Gold Rush Benefit Cosmetics. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the apples of our cheekbones. I'm going to go ahead and set my skin with the Urban Decay All Nighter Cherry Scented Setting Spray. And then really quickly, I'm just going to take some Give Me Sun and use this a little bit on my eyes to kind of just add a little bit of warmth. I love to use bronzer on my eyelids. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Melted Matte, and this is in Lady Balls. I'm not going to add any highlight or anything because I've kind of just been off the little highlights a little bit. I kind of haven't been putting any highlight on for a few days, and I've kind of really been loving it. So that, my friend, pretty much completes the look. Let's get into this review really quickly. So let's talk about the concealers. So my honest opinion about the concealers is I really do love the way that the look came out. I love the way that the color looks. I really do like it. My thing is that it was this tool that kind of just didn't work for me, and because of that, the concealers didn't blend the way that I wanted it to blend. I felt like with this beauty blender, some sides came out blotchy and the other sides didn't come out as blotchy. And it took a lot of blending to kind of get it to the perfection of what I wanted. Overall, I really like the concealers. I'm gonna have to give them a try again. I'm definitely gonna have to use them a few more times to kind of give you like an honest review, but as of right now, they look great. They're full coverage. I'm pretty much, all of my dark circles are hidden. You can't see anything in here. Overall, they look beautiful. I love the way my skin complexion looks. I love the way they smell. I love the way it blended when I used my regular beauty sponge. Next time that I use it, I will use the brush that it came with. But overall, you guys, I'm gonna rate this out of a 10. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 for now. I can't fully rate it a 10 right now because I didn't use it with my beauty sponge. I used it with another sponge, and it just, I keep repeating myself, but it wasn't the right tool. If you are my shade, remember I used coconut something, and then I used honeycomb for contouring. So, yeah, you guys. Hope you really liked this review, and I hope you liked the way that you kind of saw the product in detail. If you really want to see a lot more reviews just like this, let me know. Comment below, you guys. I just really want to know what you guys want to see. Instead of me doing like looks and tutorials, you guys want me to review products, and like just tell me what you want. Message me, DM me. If you really like this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, and remember, I am here every single Tuesday with a new video for you guys. So stay tuned for what I have next Wednesday. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you guys be playing me over here.